During this pandemic, people are finding it hard to relax. Some families are also finding it hard to buy food. We have Dr. Krishna Bhatta. He founded the Relaxx app, and he's on a meditation tour nationwide.
So, first I'm going to introduce, like I said, Sara, who is going to talk to us a little bit about intermittent silence. Thank you.
Thanks, Judy. Thanks for that wonderful introduction. That really got us in the right headspace. And thank you for everyone who's joining us tonight. So I want to talk to everybody a little bit about this idea of intermittent silence, which is a new term that Dr. Bhatta has coined as he's developed these advanced meditative practices. And your intermittent silence is a journey that relies on the power of silence mixed with what we call silent watching. On average, the human brain has been found to have somewhere around 86 billion, yes, that's with a B, billion neurons. So just think about how that translates into our day-to-day living. It just means the mind is spinning, constantly full of thoughts, good ones, bad ones, useful ones, useless ones, logical, illogical, and then of course, dreams and fantasies. And the technology that we have at our fingertips only adds to it. Yes, this technology is fantastic and I love it and I also use it every day, but it adds more and more to our already hardworking brain. We're just bombarded with notifications and buzzes and pings and whirs, and we have to process it. So there comes a point when we need to try and approach these thoughts in a careful and mindful way. There that are designed to be these feel-good routines. They transport you to a wonderful, calm, relaxed, meditative space, and they're wonderful tools. But with intermittent silence, we aim to kind of go beyond that. And instead, you just focus on giving your brain and your mind really a complete and total rest. So for that short period of time, it's just on a break. Intermittent silence, this approach helps us to acknowledge that while these thoughts exist and will continue to exist day to day, we respect the incredible amount of work that our brain is going through to process each and every one of those thoughts. And that respect comes in the form of giving your brain some rest. Just like we give our bodies and our muscles a break and a rest after a workout, intermittent silence is doing just that. It's calling for the complete pause and resting of your brain and silently watching your thoughts. I want to note that this is not just the practice of zoning out. It's not meant to make you comatose and just completely forget about everything. What you're really trying to achieve through intermittent silence is just a complete silence of the mind. You're aware of what's happening in your mind. You're seeing it happen, you're processing it, but you're letting it pass. And the point is you're not spending more energy on it. So it's really about giving those 86 billion neurons a chance to take a break. And it can be done in the comfort of your own home in just 10 minutes a day. 4 simple steps. Step 1, you close your mouth and just be without any words. Step 2, close your eyes, let them slowly shut, and just be without any kind of visual stimulation. And then as you're sitting there, step 3, silently listen. Hear all the noises around you, but allow them to pass by without giving them any kind of attention. And step 4, silently watching your thoughts. When you first practice this, you'll find that the thoughts might just keep coming. They'll just keep flooding in. Acknowledge them as they pass through, but don't pay attention to them. Really try to give your brain a complete rest. And try to spend about 10 minutes a day, every day, to accomplish this resting period. Try to do it at the same time, in the same place every day. After a while, you might find that time and that place will be waiting for you, and your brain almost knows that that's your rest time. Then there's a fifth step to intermittent silence, which I think you can add to your practice after you've been practicing intermittent silence for at least 3 months. This fifth step is the silent watching of your emotions. Your emotions can come on like a storm. They arrive suddenly, whether good or bad, happy or sad, angry or excited, and sometimes they come without a lot of warning. It's a natural part of our emotional response as a human being. It's totally normal. But is it possible to sometimes predict these emotional outbreaks? And can we approach processing these emotions in the same way that we process our thoughts? We can. With intermittent silence, you absolutely can. You can learn to watch your emotions as they come up. So imagine the feeling that you get when you're anxious. For me, I start to talk really fast, my blood pressure goes up, I start to experience a buzzing in my brain, sometimes my hands shake. So in that moment, I sit and I start my intermittent silence practice. I give myself 10 minutes to quiet my breath. I close my mouth, I close my eyes, and I silently listen. I watch the thoughts that are coming in, and as my final step, I watch those emotions. I watch how my body is responding to that anxiousness. I watch my body shake, and I let it shake. And your mind wants to get out of this practice. When I'm in this state, I don't want to do the 10 minutes, but you sit and you watch it and you let it pass. And the more that you do that, and the more that you watch your thoughts and your emotions, and the more that you practice this, you'll start to see that these emotions really don't control you, but you're in control of them. And at first it might feel like 10 minutes is too long, and that's okay. Let your body and your mind acknowledge those feelings. But as you begin to master it, I think you'll find that not only will you find yourself craving that time, those 10 minutes each and every day, but you'll start to look for more beyond those 10 minutes. And as you develop this understanding of intermittent silence, you will develop stronger and stronger tools to continue forward on a deeper meditative practice. And you can go beyond these feel-good meditation techniques and find a way to really move through your day-to-day hecticness with ease and control. You can use these techniques throughout the day, not just during those 10 minutes. So if you catch yourself feeling irritated or angry or even overly excited about something, with intermittent silence, you just put it into practice and you'll be in control of your thoughts and be able to unlock your true potential. I think you'll find that your brain and its 86 billion neurons will thank you for this. And one thing to remember about this practice and any practice really is that it's not about changing who you are or what you feel or how you think. You really don't need to be somebody else. You already are somebody. This practice is really about embracing the amazing potential of your mind and recognizing that potential, allowing your brain that time to rest. And so that's really what intermittent silence is, and we'll add more on this in the Relaxx app as time goes on to help you with these 10 minutes a day to just get started. And with that, I'll introduce Dr. Krishna Bhatta, who I also met, like Judy, through his book, Journey from Life to Life. We worked on it together, and it's been an enjoyable ride ever since. So for those of you who are going through this meditation for the first time, I hope it's just the beginning of your journey.
Relaxx, an app. Find peace and become calm. Enhance your awareness of everything around you. Do not with the body, but relax.